But Lee
Sin has made it all the way through. That's an easy lock-in for Gideon.
And now you have Lee Sin, Syndra, which some be picking up even in the first rotation. I think it seems like, like Weibo Gaming and RNG were playing off around very strong jungle CVTs. What is going to happen with Shadow and Gideon? Feels like Jarvan can't go into a lot of these lanes.
Nice hook, and that's already down. Photic, that's first blood to Wink, the happy kitty, to give him that goal.
The last matchup as well, when he was on the fellows. But you're also down a kill, been forced down to some CS, and getting very bad these so Legend Bone Assault, absolutely no slouch as well, and we're going to get ourselves that. But at this point in time, NIP is feeling the weight of objectives going against him. Goal going against him. Gideon though caught it out.
He's in a little bit of trouble here. Hook goes in on a Shadow. He brings him right in. Shadow's already gone though. Nice damage from On. Dream does find one on the Wink. Nice hook comes through from Joel, but he might go down as well. It's such a split fight, but the blade call from On separates them, and Dove takes down Joel. Sonic Wave does connect this time. Gideon wants to follow it up. Dove is right here around the corner with the Scatter of the Week. It doesn't connect though. Lane and IG, I have 5 members here.
Yeah, and even though you don't get the kill on the Aphelios is not going to be here for the answer Cataclysm.
Shadow just goes in for a monster Cataclysm, separating a lot of the fight here. Moonlight Vigil into multiple members, and Dream has picked off On and got out of there. Invincible finds YSKM. The safeguard comes in at the last second. Shadow set up a monster engage for NIP off of the back of a charge in mid lane with the
looking to be more bursty. Actually, that's a discipline point. So because Blitzcrank ultimate,
and the NIP just need to clear out some of this vision. Dream actually looking for a flank onto On. Oh, they Shadow maybe preemptively going in. There's the death sentence onto Gideon. Gideon just trying to get out of there. Rocket grab rather doesn't hit the Cataclysm.
Oh, the
with that kick over. Shadow's all by himself. Dark Passage is there, but he can't get to it. And the darkness has taken his life. IG a difference in the VLG series, but now it's a relive. No, Gideon gets the steal.
Baron now started from IG, as you said. They really want to take
the turntables here, Nymera. How the turntables.
Looks both equally ineffective.
Shadow's going. Dove's the focus here. He goes golden though. Wink is in trouble now as well. There is Photic stacking up some shots here in the AoE. They get the Moonlight Vigil as well. That Inferno's doing some work now. Is it going to be a Quadra? It goes over to Invincible and NIP. Take a team fight. Just decisiveness on target calling, and it's working out for them in multiple occasions now. There is that Baron, a lot of presence on the map here. Given over to NIP. IG split off if he can't find that angle.
Well, seconds away from having flash. Seconds away from having flash with Shadow. If he has that up, again, he's off on the side. Shadow, whenever he's on Fog of War, it's very, very difficult. See how difficult it is.
There he is. He finds the back, but he gets kicked out of his own Cataclysm. Now re-engaging is Dream, gets the power unleashed used onto him. Moonlight Vigil will connect. Inferno does a lot. YSKM using it all out to get Dream over the wall. They find Dream, but they can't get the damage connected onto him. Gideon gets engaged on the play. It's huge, and now IG are in the cage match against NIP, and they're trying to fight their way out of it. YSKM gets one back on the Zhuo, but Invincible should chase him down. And NIP trying to route out IG. TP's coming back in for the mid laners, and we got round 2 fight as Wink is going down now. Double kill for Invincible.
And NIP, they do it again. They force IG back with the threat of the Jarvan engage, which means that they can't really protect their carries. Dove tries to hold on to his flash for as long as possible, but this is Elder. You can't afford to give up this fight. It's on Dove, it's on On. What can they do?
Here comes Dream. Dream has found the long flank. He walked all the way around. IG realized what has happened, and they have to walk away. Shadow goes for that engage. Dream wants to cut them down, but On is pumping out some feathers right now, and there's no more for Shadow. There's no jungler, and Elder Dragon goes to Invictus.
It felt like the hard work was done. Photic getting close down, trying to chase away the carries.
He can't do it. Elder Dragon wings flapping. On gets the kill. Dream picking off on Dove, but it's again. Oh my God, wait, before the animation went through. Dream, you're nuts, but you ain't getting out of this one.
No, he is not. It was a valiant effort from NIP. Dream heading towards that bottom lane. Good point to check in at this point. seeing what items have been built after that. Worth noting that one. So, defensive abilities across the board. I feel like that favors IG. They're the ones which just need to survive the initial engage. Right now, with the last the Elder buff, we're just happy to group, stack, try and take down the base.
And they get these stacking waves coming in. This should be Inhib in mid lane, taken out. Tier 2 tower under siege and top side by YSKM. Maybe an opportunity for an IP. There still is the Elder. Now it has fallen. Gideon actually finding on an Invincible, but the rest of his team is caught out here. Power Unleashed come through. We got Odd trying to get some big blade caller damage, and he does as well. 2 kills go through, and there ain't much left here in this game. As NIP, one last ditch effort potentially as Invincible gets his GA pop, but the Baron's still up for 2 minutes. This will be the final push.
Road bump or two later along the road. IG do find themselves towards their first victory in this series. That dream up, can't see them defending the Nexus.
Okay. A little bit of fight back given. Shadow on the other side of the fight, though. Photic is not able to get the damage out. Does try to get one last flashy flash, but that is it. And a close finish for IG, but they handle business as business is done.
NIP get picked off as well, and we're going to get Cannon towards the top side. Now, Cannon's Fiora is not nearly as easy as something like the Cannon into the Jax. You can still fully out. I'm trying to remember actually if you have some AD Cannon options into the Fiora as well, just try and outspace as top
Predator popped.
You really do anything here though, really. They're going for the
They
fight.
want
That's
it.
very difficult.
They want it. Dwo gets stunned up. He gets a stun back. He's going down. First blood to Gideon. It's immediately traded though. IG were just willing to kind of give that one over. Now Gideon getting auto attack, taking the long way through. Photic canceling one auto though. Does not have the damage. So hard.
Yeah, I was a little surprised by that. Wing.
Okay. Maybe just trying to provide a little bit of pressure. I don't know if they can get out of this one. There's a nice piercing arrow. Wing. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say about that one.
There's a reset hit too. There's flashing on. Might have to blow it.
Oh, they do have that flash charm from Dream, and the connection is there. The souls are going the way of NIP.
And it's 3 to stream. Got to patent the idea. That happens. We're coming deep. We will find you.
Top.
And it's great to call that out. However, terrible news as top lane is. I'll visit that later. But Invincible's in trouble. Has flash.
That's a slicing Maelstrom out. The riposte had already gone down. YSKM just gave himself a grave.
Shadow managing to slip in around Vision. Surely the only reason you go for that player's YSKM is because you don't think Shadow is there. He did. Horrible hold from misread of what could happen. Just after having the Herald put in their lane. Not able to capitalize. Wing is heading towards the top side. He's now unseen. Invincible.
Predator is available.
Yeah.
Gideon, not going to pop it, just getting a little bit of damage himself. Here comes the Solar Flare. Invincible has no way out of this. He had already burned that flash. And a response kill to Gideon.
Yeah, it's like the train scene from the series, Invincible. Gets absolutely bloodied up towards that top side.
God, that is a brutal scene.
It absolutely is. I'm not mentioning
it. Timber is finally available for Zwo. He's on to On here, but here comes Shadow to help out. Mega Inferno Bomb isn't enough. It's Shadow gets a second kill for NIP.
Shadow sleep. And sometimes I just wish that Ares chose to build damage. No, you want just an extra half second of CC. That's the most valuable thing to put into Merc Treads. I love that. Invincible, once again,
he
being
just got visited by Gideon.
Line.
We'll see as Dove is going to be the extra party joining. Shadow is here. Some alcove gameplay with the Maelstrom. Here comes Shadow, try to get Gideon. Heartbreaker in, but Gideon flashes. He still goes down. He's being pushed away from the souls, and Shadow tries to go for the reset. He got it, and he's out of there. There's nothing here right now, and a double kill ends up coming through for Shadow.
It is a game of millions.
Yeah,
that's painful.
That's a lot of health.
That's like you've just finished the tutorial. Yeah, it's like you've just finished the tutorial. They just come up with the tutorial island, and just this is like high-level player comes out of the middle of nowhere.
I don't know, Wink. You're in some trouble now. The reset does not come through. It's traded one through, though. Shadow is gone. Now Dream kiting out with the Spirit Rush. It's just Wink that got traded down. Photic trying to go with a chain.
Vision, though, and Dream really have the follow-up needed to do anything. That point. Dream going to be teleporting back down towards this play, maybe trying to catch someone in the retreat, just using it as you seem to be. Point of power for IG right now. Still have Dove in it. That means they don't have those ultimates to defend mid lane.
The Rift Herald is dropped. Invincible finding a flank. He does have the Maelstrom here. Cass comes through, but Invincible's by himself. It doesn't matter. They've already got one. They find two. And the shadow resets are there, but it's the tower that is the focus. Dove chased down as well. He flashes out at the last second, but a charge comes through. That's 2 consecutive towers to NIP.
Of course it is. MTech Soul. And the most valuable one. But don't pass up a free dragon if it should present itself. Shadow, they don't see him.
Oh, Cass goes out, chase the corruption connected on. He does get out with the satchel though. Nice timbers on the other side for Chwo. Gideon is going golden. They don't have YSKM here, and 2 souls will bite the dust again.
Something very different, as do IG as well on the other side. And NIP looks so much better in this game too.
It's night and day, honestly, and it is a comp that maybe helps them.
They're not going to be game-ending objectives. One of the things that we saw in game 1. So when NIP, they take the immediate buff of the Baron and said,
they're so good, man.
I have to see my main champion play with like 0 damage banshees from Ross build. Like, wow, when will I get to have fun?
But they're winning.
Going forwards.
Oh, Honest is dead.
Look how selfless Dream is, giving another
really
kill
rough
to
moments.
Diego.
There's been some really rough moments for IG.
Being able to secure vision. That meant that this Ziggs has just not been safe anywhere. We've seen Arn play a little bit of variety, but nothing towards these kind of major picks. And on the other side, oh, Gideon's just going to die here.
Yep, he does flash out there. A lot of damage for the piercing arrow. There's the Maelstrom. That helps Invincible pick up another kill. Should be the final touches of this game, at least, with the Baron up for 45 more seconds. They're pushing under the towers now. The minions are crashing into another inhib. Actually, looks like NIP want to stave off for another day.
How often are you how often have we said that YSKM is this far behind for a player that has done very well individually in this split, particularly on picks like Fiora?
Photic will realize what's going on up here. That dragon will go to NIP on the other side.
I think that's used, but I mean, you've loaned the Chains of Corruption. Spirit Rush is down as well. I mean, there's only a couple of charges left. Maybe Dream can do something with the very last one.
Oh, Dub, in trouble. Oh, no. God, every time. I just don't know what to say. IG just keep getting duped.
Oh, just misses the memo. Doesn't get the timing right. Doesn't understand. As much as I'm salty with it. Goes back out onto the map. Teleports back with the rest of his team. NIP with the Baron should be at the end of the game.
Yep, over a 10,000 gold lead. There's a slicey Maelstrom to seal the deal. You thought you had the engage, but it was nowhere even close to what you were aiming for. NIP will shut down IG in game 2, push us to a 3-game series, and we should get a couple more kills going to NIP before they finish it off. Shadow getting these resets, and what a come up from the man as Invincible just gives over his life there in the end.
There's Wave on the top tower. There's actually some pretty low HP, but what can Duff do here? Shock Blast misses.
They actually try to finish. I mean, look at the minion wave, though, and NIP. Shadow trying to fight it. Shadow goes down. Dream is auto-attacking the Nexus. Guys, you just auto-attack it. It's fine. NIP pushes to game 3. They take down IG in game 2 in a beautiful fashion. And
like this Renata with Desire. Again, you're going to really struggle to go forwards. There's so many things which can separate your team. The Aphelios and the Thresh are likely going to be lanterning back as the Renekton and the Akali go forwards, and it feels like right now IG have great ways to split the team, the WAP side, so they left the bot side river again. I don't know whether they can stop this again.
I don't think they can. Shadow stopped off in mid lane and stayed there. Now Invincible is getting all outed by YSKM, does get the knockback, and here you go, Invincible having a flash. YSKM still having his flash available. NIP are now here with Photic points. As now the engage from NIP. Dream, he's going to try to get it. No! That's first blood for On again! As top side, another fight takes place, but Power Unleashed. Dream goes down, and you've lost 2 for 1 for NIP.
1,000 gold behind, starting up the Dragon themselves now, which I don't know about this. I'm really not
Shadow.
sure about this. You don't have
Shadow. Oh, Shadow. He's trying to get to the rest of the team. There's Death Sentence onto Dub. Shadow's out with the Dark Passage as the hostile takeover comes through. Photic with the Moonlight Vigil. There goes 1 kill to Dream. And Photic is firing away with the red-white. The sapling hits onto Gideon as well. And NIP actually pull it out.
That is an absolutely insane lantern from Troy to turn the fight into NIP's favor.
YSKM doesn't get the knockback.
Yeah, top lane is just kind of trading evenly, just giving the ultimates over. NIP have put so many resources in. Hang on, is this gonna be a bad lead? Can this just be straight up kill?
I think he might. He's gonna try to get the spin, and there you go. Invincible pulls out his own Beyblade.
Invincible getting the better over. You should has his ult back up and available. Very different fight if Margai has his ult.
Oh, dub.
Ready there.
Oh, dub. That's a flash out. Bramble smash. Nice damage from Dream. And that should be a kill going over. Shadow doesn't get traded. Nice heals. And thumbs up from NIP as they punish Dove.
Yeah, every time that Maokai is up, you got to be afraid. Syndra, not the easiest champion to survive Maokai once he has his ultimate available, despite it not necessarily playing out normally like that.
Moonlight Vigil combo from Zwo, that is huge as well. The setup though, back onto Photic, he gets out, but not enough in time. It is a trade back and forth, but it's Zwo who gets the kill. That's not where you go on the gold.
What can you do with it? Are you actually going to get in range to do damage? And I've been doing a good job of zone control currently.
That chakram damage onto the dragon. It's already bringing it down. TP's actually committed, but it's late. It's double TP now. Nature's Grass used a handshake out. Gideon goes back in onto Zwo, but Invincible has completed it. Now the chakrams for Photic. He's stacking him up. He does get out. The hostile takeover will clip him. Now Invincible's found Dove, and Invincible will take the wing straight off of him. On is not going to survive. While YSK finds one back onto Zwo, he gets chakrams to death, and Invincible, the mighty Croc, chops down on his favorite meal.
Much better target selection and terrain control from NIP in this game. They don't allow the Xayah to stack up feathers in one direction. They don't allow the Renata ult to run across the entire team, save for Harbor. That is not the case today.
The Dream take down this tier, but this is a point of pressure for NIP in the mid lane.
That is a sick flash from Dove, but still, this is a losing map play for IG. The Herald was on the other side. That's going to be a power play in the mid lane. There's no engage left for IG to stop them from, well, to stop NIP from pushing into those turrets in the series.
And what a moment it would be for him to really step up here. We have seen a bit of lackluster coming from this guy who was a huge carry, and now he might just get another piece of gold in his pocket, and there you go, given to the man of the hour. The man of the conversation right there, Photic.
Deal with this Barret in a 4v5 without one of their big engage backline access tools in that Renata ult. What can they do? Slow approach to this.
There's the Feather Stormblade color combo used. The Step of the week actually already down. Gideon caught up by Invincible. Invincible, that sapling actually doing a lot of work, and now YSKM has been separated for the rest of the team. There's a flash from Photic, and huge damage onto Dove. That's Baron for NIP.
Strong in game 3.
Baron going down now. More pressure on the map available for them, and what a come up for
that one. But hey, got some love for that champion every so often. In this game,
Oh.
it feels like it. Big pick in mid lane. How the heck does this happen?
Pick? All right, well, nothing happened here. We got the directed cam. That's what matters.
Look, it's
We'll see a tier 2 falling. He has made it back behind friendly lines, but that is a tier 2 gone. And
for the flank.
all right. This is maybe a desperation play. Invincible is still mid lane. They found out 2 members of NIP, and they take down Photic. A big pick for IG to balance the scales.
Can't tank a lot of these saplings right now, so even though it's full tank Valkyrie,
Oh, they just lose
damage.
Oh,
they lose themselves to
the
Dragon.
tower. And the rest of NIP are focused over there. Now the Dragon is the focus for IG. Can they take this before they get wrapped around on? Gideon is in the back of the pit. Here comes Dream, but here comes Invincible. The mighty Croc trying to drop down yet again. And it will not go to Gideon. Everything falling apart for IG. We'll see that Moonlight Vigil not hit, but Dream makes it out alive. And YSKM is left out in the dust. NIP, they're making IG look like chumps here in this series. And it's 16-6 in a final push. One last death knell available for IG.
On, can't do it. He can't
There we
try
go.
and stand.
Perfect execution, not available, but the damage is definitely there. And Invincible gets himself the 4th kill. And the mighty jaws of the ninjas in pajamas have clamped down on Invictus Gaming.
Punching up the table, giving IG all be worried about coming into the last few series of the LPL Spring regular split. Gideon's just trying something, but there's no damage, there's no
There's
hope.
nothing. Oh man, the Dream was once sought by IG, but Dream has become their nightmare. And the Akali popping off for the mid laner of NIP, but honestly, it is just in pajamas. They're looking swaggerific at this point. And one last Nexus tower is there. One kill actually goes back, but Photic is racking up that KDA. And that'll be 3 kills going over. And more even to NIP as they take a 2-1 victory over IG.
Xayah stands alone on the fountain. Such a powerful champion.